Hey everybody, it's Deacon FB here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do tray flips. Alright, so for the tray flip, you're going to want to know how to do kick flips and hot pivots. Alright, so now that you know that you need to do kick flips and pop shove-its, foot placement is pretty key for this trick. So I'll show you here. What you're going to want to do with your front foot is you're going to want to start like pretty low when you first start off. So like maybe right in the middle, but you still want it in like a kickflip position, because once the board is spun, you're going to flick it. So you need that kickflip flick, and your back foot's like really crucial. There's like many ways you can do it, but you just have to find what you can get the most like flick out of. So I like to put it somewhere like kind of at an angle with like the middle of my foot kind of resting on there, because you can get a really good like whap flick, you know, because it's all in the back foot. Like your front foot barely flicks, like it just kind of sits there and like launches out, but your back foot does like the entire trick. Like you just have to do it as hard as you can. Like it's, yeah, you just have to flick it hard as hell, because then it's not gonna go all the way around. So foot positioning right around here, however you guys feel comfortable. Back foot you don't want too much on, because you can't get that flick, so a good like toes hanging over or something. But so you're gonna scoop it as hard as you can, so it's like right around here, flick it out, so it kind of gives it this rotation. You're gonna just want to jump in the air as high as you can, and hopefully the board ends up like this, but that's not gonna happen your first time. You're gonna get a lot of like, either you're gonna not flick enough and you're gonna kick too hard, so it'll be like a triple varial sort of thing, or you'll just get it primo upside down. It's just practice. What I like to do was just kind of flick the board, my front foot just kind of hang out there as my back foot's planted, just so that I can get the board all the way around and just know where it's gonna be. And then eventually you just gotta start jumping. You really want your legs to be springy, so right when you do it, you can jump like as high as you can, because the board is going to take a pretty long time to spin full rotation. And then you're gonna, it's hard at first to try to catch it like with your front foot. So a lot of times you'll catch it with your back foot and land like this, or you'll land like this with your back foot out here. That's just because you're like doing the trick and jumping forward. It has to spin like right underneath you, so you're going to jump a little bit out. Yeah, that's about it. You're just going to want to practice as much as possible, just with that flick and jumping, and eventually you will be able to land it. Took me like 3 years, so good luck to you guys. Just jump. Make sure that scoop is like all you can give it, because if it's not as much, it's not going to go around. You want to make sure you hear that pop, because then it'll just like kind of skim the ground, and that's not good. Make sure flick it, not too much, just perfect amount, and scoop it as much as you possibly can, and just practice that for however long it takes you, and good luck. That's how you do the tray flip.